Yeah, what's happening, family? Uh, Back at you again tonight. With another question. Uh, but before I begin, I would just like to say, man, that I look at a lot of different YouTube channels, man. But man, the channels that I really draw from, you know, I really draw, man, from Charleston White. You know, people can say what they want about him, but this is just my opinion. I don't think, man, that he said anything wrong yet. You know, I know a lot of people waiting for him to stumble, but I ain't one of them people. I want that brother to continue, because I learned from that brother, and he's one of the reasons that I've tried to become more involved in regards to the videos that I put out there. So my head is off to a dude, man. I respect the hell out of dude. And he show love, man, especially to the South, you know. And for that, man, he gets nothing but love and respect from me. Uh Ayo, Conseco, uh Big Big Facts podcast. I mess with Ayo, Hassan Campbell, sometimes, controversial, but I still mess with him. But we got a guy here in the city, I'm new to him, but man, the brother showed me love on one of my videos one night, man. So I got to shout him out, man. He been doing it, much longer than myself, but man, I draw from what bro be talking about, man. Let's play a co-main, street politics, you know, man, that man food for thought be heavy. Now I don't know if he put him out daily. I try to catch him when I can, but I just want bro to know, man. Thank you, bro, and man, keep doing your thing, man. You still got one over here, man, that's tuning in when he can. But tonight, man, what I want to talk about is my question is jail promoted more as a badge of honor than schools or trades in the community? Let me say that again. Is jail more promoted as a badge of honor than schools or trades in the community? Man, very seldom do I see anything about young people, man, graduating, or every now and then you might see where a young person has become a scholar, man, at their high school and received all type of, man, grant offers and offers from various universities. I mean, some of these young people, man, are receiving Ivy League. That's heavy. Receiving Ivy League scholarships. You know, some of these young people, man, in the city have received scholarships to Rose College, and many people in the United States might not be familiar with Rose College, but Rose College, man, is like a Ivy League school in the South here in Memphis. They don't get enough shine over there, but they a real school, a heavyweight school, man, Ivy League type school, man, here in our city. But young people graduate. A lot of them come from economic backgrounds where it might not be a lot of money, you know, in the family. So a lot of them graduate, man, and nobody show them any love. You know, some of them don't even get a pat on the back. You know, some of them might receive a gift of $100 or two. You know, if their family's well to do, they might get a car. But for the most part, man, these young struggling black kids in school, man, they get no fanfare, no glory, no flowers for what they've accomplished. Something I wish I had done. But on the other hand, you know, we got youngsters, man, that's going to jail and I don't know who they listening to, but they are doing things that's leading them to go to jail, man, and they get more fanfare than any high school graduate would get. You know, depending on who they associated with, you know, if they associated with a rapper, man, they might get the world thrown at them upon serving their time. You know, man, they gonna get all the women they want, all the money they want, all the jewelry they want, all the drugs they want, and they gonna be right back at what led them to be, be incarcerated to begin with. You know, but whoever they listening to, they not telling them what really go on in jail. Things that you have to do in jail. You know, I know a lot of people, man, that have been to jail. You know, I've had family members, man, that have been to jail. You know, and man, uh, people have to try to smuggle shit in to get paid, and in ways that the average person would say, "Man, oh my God, they're doing that." Yeah, yeah. People are pushing it in them, to get what it is that they want, among other things. You know, it's various ways that motherfuckers get what they want, but that's one way, you know. People be getting extorted in the motherfucker, you know. Man, it's just a bad trip, but for some, they embrace it as a badge of honor. You know, it's like they've accomplished something in life. I don't know what it is, but to some, it's a badge of honor. It's an accomplishment, you know, an accomplishment that continues to keep the cycle going from family to family, generation to generation, you know. This badge of honor causes a lot of our young people to get back out here, and they meet a terrible end out here, because what they fail to realize is that as each day go by, the day has changed, the month has changed, the year has changed. Nothing is the same, and they get out with the same mentality that they had when they went in, but they just don't know that now they got new players that's involved in the type of shit that they was involved in, and some of them want to try to get their spot back, and these new players ain't allowing that, you know. So now you got the gunplay, the violence, and but on the other side, man, with people getting the education, man, I wrote down a list of trades. Cause I'm big on talking about trades, man. Because I feel that a trade might be a quicker way of being able to establish yourself in the workforce. You know, it might not take as long to be taught and learn a trade, and you can start being self sufficient. You know, and become your own entrepreneur or own business owner. You know, uh, but I wrote down a list, man, that, and I hope young people out there are listening to me, man. Here go just a few trades, man, that, you know, might be something that you would be interested in, you know, as a way of getting out the streets if you're not fully in the streets. You know, you got plumbing. Everybody know heating and air and truck driving, man. Auto mechanics, respiratory therapists, electricians, pipe fitters. That might sound crazy, but you'd be surprised how much money they make. Heavy equipment mechanic, dental hygienist, IT support, even graphic design. You would be surprised. And a lot of young people are so artistic, but they don't know what avenue to channel that artistic side of them, you know, because we not telling them. You know, we just telling them, man, what to look out for in jail. It's mind blowing, man, how our people just are embracing this shit. We see every day, man, what's going on with these rappers catching these RICO charges, certain cliques catching RICO charges. We see this shit every day. And I know some people will say that they doing this shit for economic reasons. A lot of them will probably say, man, I really don't want to be out here, but I ain't got no other choice. But you always got another choice, man. I'm gonna tell you something else too, people, and listen to me good. Hey, man, because you got a felony, that don't mean, man, you can't get no work out here. Because people are hiring. Now, yeah, it might not start off, you know, the way you like, you know, but you got to crawl before you can walk, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. A lot of that not hiring felon shit is being overlooked now, man, because these people need people to work, man. They looking for people, man. You know. So, I mean, I'm just saying, if you trying to get out the streets, man, you might want to look at that, man. They got programs out here to help you, man, if you're a felon. So it ain't no excuse. But I just want to throw that out there, family, because, man, that just appear to be, you know, what's been going on in our community for so long. And the cycle continues, man. And, you know, a lot of these elite rappers, man, ain't saying nothing to address this. A lot of these pastors, man, it appears that, you know, they want you to stay out there and kill yourself. Well, I don't, my nigga. I want you to live, man, as long as, man, the Lord will let you. But you gotta want to live just as long. That's my question for the night, family. Until next time.